On a budget, SoundPEATS Breezy. I'm gonna say it again. The SoundPEATS Breezy might be what you're looking for. If you're looking for an open ear earbud that fits the bill, definitely budget friendly, then I'm gonna give you a few features on it, talk about some other things that you can do to make it sound better. Sounds interesting? Let's get into it. Taking a closer look at the Breezy, they're 90% adjustable angle. 90% adjustable angle, that is wild. 12 millimeter driver, Bluetooth 5.4, directional sound port, so it targets the ear canal. It only weighs 8.43 grams. That's per earbud. Battery life, 10 hours, but with the case you get 40. Now we gotta put a little asterisk mark there because it's gonna depend on how loud you listen to your music. AI call noise cancellation, IPX4 rated. Didn't quite make the 5 rating, but hey, you can still work out in these. And last but not least, multi-point connection. You have 2 devices. It's not going to be challenging to switch between the 2 using these earbuds. Now, when you start using these right out the box, they're going to sound, just. So how can you make them sound better? Well, what I like to do is first, you got to start with the app, of course. But with the Breezy, see that little option on there on the app, dynamic EQ? Please do yourself a favor and turn that on. This is just an instant automatic performance boost. By the way, there is a manual EQ. There it is right there. And of course you got your presets. But when it comes to presets, I always use the SoundPEATS Classic. It just tends to just even out everything. But if you want that extra bump, that extra perk, then definitely turn on the dynamic EQ. It worked well for me. There is one thing about using the Breezy with the app that just irks me. You don't have a battery display or percentage for the case. I really hope when they update the app later on in the future that they add this, because that would be really helpful. But as of right now, it's not there. I digress. Let's continue. Sound performance. Bass-wise, these don't perform very well with bass. So your hip-hop music, you know I love hip-hop. Not so much recommended for that genre, but for other genres, I think you'll be doing just fine. But one thing to note, when you listen to these, when you use these to listen to music, be sure to keep it around 70%. That was like the sweet spot for volume using the Breezy. I noticed when I used lower volumes, it's kind of just, I don't know, it was either just too low or the quality wasn't there. I felt like around 70%, it was just loud enough for me to enjoy the music, but still enjoy my surroundings around me. So they're not the loudest earbuds out there, but around 70%, that's like the sweet spot for the Breezy. Now taking phone calls with these, they're okay, but I think you can definitely use these for phone calls. It was clear enough to understand what the other person was saying on the other end and vice versa. So who are they for? Well, possibly for you if you're watching this video, because you're probably looking for some budget open ear wireless earbuds. And these do fit the bill. They can take calls, you can listen to music. Now, as far as the quality goes, you're gonna have to do some EQing and adjusting some things. I've been wearing them this whole time, right there in my ear during this video. It almost feels like it's there, but it's almost not really there. So definitely comfortable enough to wear, but keep this in mind with the comfortability. I worked in the garage, I was working in my garage, and I wore these for about probably like 2 hours. And I started to have a little discomfort right behind my ear, just a little bit. So what I did was I took them off for a few minutes, then put them back on later, and I was good to go. But just keep that in mind. With a long period of time, there could be a little discomfort right behind your ear. Maybe it won't happen to you, but it happened to me. So just a heads up. But all right then, should you get the Breezy? I feel like if you're on a budget and you need something that's definitely gonna be able to perform well enough for you to take calls and listen to some music. It's not necessary, like I said, be ready to EQ it. I think you'll be all right. All right, fam. Till next time, I'm Dave Banter. These are the Breezies, and we out.